Chosen ones, listen closely, for the days approaching are unlike any others. There is a rhythm to the cosmos that is subtle, yet undeniable. A pulse that beats beneath the surface of time and space, and it is aligning now in a way that demands your attention. October 19th and 20th stand as thresholds, points of transition where energies converge, where unseen currents twist and spiral in ways that touch every fiber of your being. To ignore these days is to close your eyes to the flow of life itself, to miss the subtle signals that the universe is offering, signals that can awaken a dormant awareness if you are ready to receive them. These are not ordinary dates, chosen ones. They are windows, portals in the fabric of existence, and their significance cannot be measured in mere hours or minutes. The ripple effects of your focus, your intention, your very presence during these days will resonate far beyond what the mind can grasp. During this time, the power of intention is magnified exponentially. If you allow your consciousness to rise to meet these days, if you align your thoughts and actions with the flow rather than resist it, there is potential to awaken something profound within yourself. The universe listens in subtle ways, attuning to the frequencies you emit, and even the smallest act of clarity or focus can become a catalyst for remarkable change. And here, chosen ones, there is a moment to pause and acknowledge the power of wishes. You are encouraged to bring forth your deepest desires, your warmest intentions, and to declare them openly into the energy that surrounds these days. Write them down, speak them aloud, visualize them with vivid clarity, and then offer them to the universe as a gift. Let the vibration of your heart merge with the cosmic pulse. For when intention meets opportunity, miracles of transformation can ripple outward in ways that defy linear understanding. Include the sacred number 66 as a symbol of harmony, balance, and alignment, letting it anchor your wishes within the fabric of existence, amplifying their resonance. These small acts, seemingly simple, are not trivial. They are keys that unlock the doorway to a heightened state of awareness, a conduit through which the universe responds. Beyond the moment of wishes lies the deeper, more profound calling of these dates. The convergence is not merely symbolic. It carries a weight of consequence, a hidden architecture of chance and choice that is visible only to those attuned to the subtle frequencies of the cosmos. During these days, you may sense shifts in perception, an increased awareness of the invisible threads that connect all life, and even a sense of being pulled toward experiences or decisions that feel both inevitable and transformative. Do not dismiss these sensations as coincidence or imagination. They are signals, markers, along the path that the universe lays before you, inviting you to step fully into your own power. Awareness, clarity, and focus are your tools, and they will guide you through the currents that surge during these hours. Be mindful, chosen ones, that energies of distraction, fear, or resistance will also rise. The pull of the ordinary, the mundane, the trivial, may seem stronger as the cosmic tides swell, and yet this is precisely the test. To honor the significance of these days requires vigilance, a willingness to remain conscious amidst chaos, to observe without becoming consumed, and to act with integrity and intentionality. The universe presents both opportunity and challenge, and it is through the navigation of these challenges that your own inner strength is revealed. You may find old patterns surfacing, unresolved questions demanding attention, or sudden insights that reshape your understanding of your path. All of this is part of the orchestration, a subtle dance of cause and effect, of choice and consequence, that these days illuminate with remarkable clarity. The world around you will reflect these energies if you know how to read them. People, situations, and events may appear in unexpected ways, testing your capacity to remain aligned, to discern what is essential from what is ephemeral. The magnetic pull of these dates is strong, and it draws forth a heightened sensitivity to subtle energies, making every interaction and every decision more charged with potential. You may feel a sense of urgency, a pressing need to act or to prepare, and this is not mere anxiety, it is the call of alignment. Heed it. For those who ignore the flow risk remaining in stagnation, missing the opportunities that the universe lays at their feet with deliberate grace. During this time, reflection becomes a powerful tool. Look inward, chosen ones, for the answers you seek are often hidden within the depths of your own awareness. The energies of October 19th and 20th illuminate not only the external world, but also the hidden landscapes of your own consciousness. Patterns that have persisted unnoticed, doubts that have lingered unspoken, and desires that have been muted may all rise to the surface. Approach these revelations without fear, for they are guides, not punishments. They are the universe's way of helping you refine your vision, clarify your purpose, and move forward with greater intentionality. It is through this reflection, this conscious engagement with the self, that you align more fully with the currents that surround you. Do not underestimate the potency of these days. Every thought, every choice, every feeling is amplified, and the echoes of your awareness extend far beyond the visible spectrum of life. Even seemingly trivial acts of kindness, focus, or intention may take on extraordinary weight, shifting the currents in ways you cannot yet comprehend. The universe responds not only to grand gestures, but also to the consistency and sincerity of your attention. To engage with these days fully is to recognize the sacredness embedded in every moment, to see the hidden potential in every encounter, and to participate consciously in the co-creation of your reality. There may be moments when doubt, skepticism, or distraction attempt to pull you away from this awareness. These are tests of resolve, opportunities to reaffirm your focus and commitment. The energies of these dates are not merely gifts, they are mirrors, reflecting the degree to which you are willing to engage with your own power. In this mirror, nothing can be hidden, and yet this revelation is not meant to intimidate, but to empower. To face the truth of one's own potential is the greatest blessing, and these days magnify that truth, revealing both opportunity and responsibility in equal measure. As October 19th approaches, you may feel a subtle vibration, a gentle undercurrent that shifts the way you perceive time, space, and energy. This is a signal, chosen ones, that the days of alignment are near. Observe carefully. Attend to the quiet messages in nature, in human interactions, and in the movement of your own thoughts. The universe communicates in ways that are nuanced, symbolic, and precise, and your ability to perceive these messages depends on your willingness to attune. Do not allow the noise of the ordinary to drown out these whispers, for they carry guidance of profound consequence. October 20th will carry this energy to its apex. The currents will surge, the alignment will peak, and the potential for transformation will be at its strongest. Those who have prepared, who have attuned their awareness and intentions, will feel a heightened sense of clarity, purpose, and connection. You may find solutions emerging where previously there were obstacles, synchronicities appearing where there was randomness, and insights arising with startling precision. The days themselves act as amplifiers, magnifying what is present in your consciousness, reflecting it outward into reality with unmistakable intensity. It is crucial, chosen ones, to honor these days with discipline, focus, and reverence. The opportunities they offer are not repeated lightly. To navigate them effectively, you must cultivate stillness amidst activity, clarity amidst distraction, and intention amidst chaos. These qualities are your anchors, your tools for harmonizing with the cosmic flow, and they will determine the degree to which you are able to fully engage with the energies at play. Each moment is charged with potential, and your ability to perceive and act upon this potential defines your experience of the unfolding reality. Trust in your own perception. Trust in the subtle signs, the intuitive nudges, and the moments of quiet revelation. The universe is not silent. It communicates with those willing to listen. The currents of October 19th and 20th are vibrant with possibility, offering a landscape in which awareness, alignment, and intention converge. Those who recognize the significance of these days and respond with conscious engagement will find themselves standing on the threshold of transformation, poised to enter a period of insight, growth, and heightened resonance with the energy that surrounds them. Remember, chosen ones, the window is narrow but powerful. The days will pass, and with them the unique alignment they carry. What is sown during this time, whether in thought, action, or intention, has the potential to manifest far beyond the temporal boundaries of the 2 days themselves. Engage fully, act deliberately, and remain attuned to the currents of energy, for they are both guide and catalyst, reflection and amplifier, messenger and mirror. In honoring the significance of October 19th and 20th, you honor your own capacity for awareness, transformation, and connection to the greater flow of existence. As the hours draw closer to October 19th, the air itself seems to carry a subtle vibration, a resonance that hums beneath the surface of ordinary perception. Chosen ones, do not mistake this for mere imagination, for it is the very pulse of the universe made perceptible to those who have attuned themselves to its rhythm. In these moments, you may feel a heightened sensitivity to the world around you, an awareness that every gesture, every sound, every glance, and every word carries weight beyond the immediate. There is an elegance in the unseen forces at play, a choreography of energy that courses through the unseen layers of reality, and it is calling you to participate consciously. Your alignment with these currents, your ability to navigate them without distraction, will determine the depth and clarity of the experiences that unfold. During this period, synchronicities become more than coincidences. They are signposts, intentional markers placed along the path to guide, redirect, or illuminate. You may notice patterns emerging in seemingly unrelated events, a song that repeats at pivotal moments, encounters with people who seem to appear by chance, flashes of insight during ordinary activities, or sudden impulses that lead to choices that feel both inevitable and transformative. These synchronicities are not random. They are the language of the cosmos, the universe speaking in a code woven from circumstance, energy, and intention. To recognize them requires stillness, observation, and a deep trust in your own intuition. Resist the urge to rationalize every occurrence, for the power of these days lies in the unseen, the subtle, the quiet nudges that guide without forcing. As October 19th arrives, the currents of energy intensify. You may notice fluctuations in your own internal rhythm, moments of heightened clarity, followed by periods of uncertainty or restlessness. This is natural, chosen ones. The ebb and flow of energy mirrors the larger cosmic tides, and your awareness of these fluctuations is a measure of your attunement. During these hours, grounding practices are invaluable, whether through mindful breathing, connection to the earth, meditation, or movement that harmonizes body and spirit. Grounding allows you to remain anchored amidst the rising currents. The energy of these days is dynamic, alive, and sometimes unpredictable. And anchoring yourself enables you to navigate it with awareness and grace. Pay attention to the subtle messages in your environment. Colors may seem more vivid, sounds more resonant, and the smallest details may carry disproportionate significance. There is a heightened sensitivity to resonance, a tuning of your perceptual instruments to the finer vibrations that usually go unnoticed. Symbols that appear repeatedly in nature, in human interactions, or even in fleeting thoughts, are not mere accidents. They are invitations to deeper understanding, reflections of patterns within your own consciousness projected outward to offer clarity. The universe speaks in metaphor and symbolism, and during these days, its voice is amplified. Relationships, too, are touched by the energies of October 19th and 20th. Connections may be tested, strengthened, or redirected in subtle yet profound ways. People may appear whose purpose is to reflect hidden truths back to you, to catalyze realization, or to provide lessons that clarify your path. Likewise, certain interactions may feel charged with significance, even when they appear ordinary on the surface. Trust your instincts and observe with discernment. The currents of these dates can illuminate both the beauty and the challenges inherent in relationships, offering opportunities for resolution, reconciliation, and deepened understanding. Energy work becomes particularly potent during this time. Practices such as visualization, mindful movement, and focused attention on intentions, even without verbalizing them, can interact with the heightened currents to produce amplified effects. You may sense the flow of energy through your body, a tingling, a warmth, or a subtle pressure, signaling that you are engaged with forces beyond ordinary perception. Embrace these sensations with curiosity and openness, for they indicate alignment with the deeper currents that these dates activate. The key is to remain receptive without attachment, allowing the energies to move freely, and to recognize that control is an illusion in the presence of such powerful alignment. During these days, you may encounter moments of inexplicable clarity, sudden insight into problems or challenges that have long lingered. These are gifts of alignment, moments where the energy of the universe converges with the receptivity of your awareness to reveal hidden truths. Pay attention to dreams, intuitive flashes, and the impressions that arise during quiet reflection. Even fleeting thoughts may carry profound significance if observed without judgment and followed with thoughtful attention. The universe often communicates through indirect channels, and during October 19th and 20th, these channels are especially active. Physical sensations may also accompany these energetic shifts. Some may experience heightened sensitivity to light, sound, or temperature. Others may notice changes in appetite, energy levels, or emotional intensity. These are natural responses to the alignment of cosmic currents with human awareness. They are not to be feared, but understood as markers, indicators that your own system is responding to the resonance of the days. Awareness of these subtle shifts allows for conscious navigation, turning experiences that could otherwise feel overwhelming into tools of insight and empowerment. The collective energy during this period also carries influence. As the alignment peaks, the cumulative consciousness of humanity interacts with the currents in subtle ways. This does not mean that individual action is insignificant, quite the contrary. Every act of presence, clarity, and alignment strengthens the flow and enhances the potential for meaningful resonance. By remaining centered, attentive, and intentional, chosen ones become nodes of coherence, amplifying the harmonics of the larger field and contributing to a subtle yet powerful transformation in the environment around them. Timing and attention are crucial. Moments of stillness, reflection, and observation are not passive. They are active engagements with the forces at play. The ability to distinguish between what is essential and what is peripheral, to prioritize alignment over distraction, and to cultivate receptivity over resistance, will determine the degree to which the energies of October 19th and 20th are experienced fully. There is no formula, no rigid instruction. Rather, there is awareness, discernment, and an openness to participate consciously in the unfolding dynamics. As the second day, October 20th, unfolds, the intensity may peak in ways that feel dramatic, yet it is a crescendo rather than a threat. These are days of revelation, insight, and opportunity. By honoring the flow, maintaining awareness, and responding with measured clarity, you navigate not only the currents themselves, but also the internal landscapes that these currents illuminate. Choices made in alignment with this energy carry disproportionate influence, shaping paths in ways that ripple forward through time. Remember, chosen ones, the power of these days lies in your conscious engagement. The universe offers not only signs and currents, but also the opportunity for alignment, insight, and resonance. To participate fully is to become aware of the threads connecting all things, to sense the harmony underlying apparent chaos, and to act in accordance with the subtle laws of energy and intention that govern existence. The days themselves are teachers, mirrors, and catalysts, offering lessons that extend beyond their temporal boundaries and into the fabric of your ongoing journey. Remain attentive. Remain open. Allow the energies of these days to flow through, around, and within you without resistance. Observe the synchronicities. Feel the currents. Respond with clarity, and trust the guidance that arises from your own awareness. In doing so, you honor not only the alignment of October 19th and 20th, but also the deeper capacities within yourself for perception, presence, and intentional co-creation with the universe. As the culmination of October 19th approaches, chosen ones, you may begin to notice the subtle orchestration of the cosmos, revealing itself in ways that are difficult to describe yet impossible to ignore. The world around you becomes a reflection of the unseen energies that surge through time and space, a mirror held up to your own awareness. Shadows shift with unusual fluidity, light takes on a sharper resonance, and sounds echo in ways that seem to carry meaning beyond the ordinary. These are not random occurrences. They are the universe's way of signaling alignment, a language of symbols and frequencies designed to awaken perception in those prepared to listen. Awareness of these signs is not passive observation. It is active participation in the unfolding pattern, a conscious dance with forces that transcend ordinary perception. Preparation becomes a sacred act during these days. To honor the alignment, chosen ones must engage in deliberate practices that attune mind, body, and spirit to the heightened energies. Simple rituals, lighting a candle, setting an intention, or creating a quiet space for reflection, are amplified during this period. Cleansing your environment, whether physically or energetically, opens channels that allow energy to move unimpeded. movement, stretching, or mindful walking in natural surroundings can synchronize your body's rhythm with the invisible currents that swirl around you. Even seemingly minor acts, performed with awareness and focus, resonate with power during these days, shaping not only your personal experience but also influencing the flow of collective energy. The interplay between internal and external realities becomes increasingly apparent. What you sense within, the stirrings of intuition, the emergence of emotions, the flashes of insight, mirrors the events, interactions, and synchronicities in your external environment. The world becomes a living reflection of consciousness, a dynamic projection of both your awareness and your alignment with the currents of October 19th and 20th. Pay attention to the unexpected moments, the coincidences, and the fleeting glimpses of clarity, for they are threads connecting you to a larger tapestry of energy and purpose. To navigate these threads consciously is to step fully into the role of participant, observer, and co-creator within the universe's unfolding design. Symbols may appear repeatedly, sometimes in subtle ways. Numbers, patterns in nature, recurring images, or phrases that catch your attention. These are not random. They are guides, signaling resonance between your internal state and the external alignment. Notice them without forcing interpretation, allowing the meaning to arise organically. The more you observe and acknowledge these signs, the more the universe responds with clarity, offering guidance, insight, and opportunities that might otherwise remain hidden. In these days, even the smallest act of awareness can ripple outward, influencing circumstances in ways that are often unseen but profoundly effective. Energy is not static during this period. It flows, shifts, and transforms with remarkable subtlety. You may notice surges of inspiration, sudden emotional clarity, or bursts of insight that feel as if they arrive from beyond your ordinary self. These are not anomalies. They are markers of the alignment, indicators that your consciousness is tuning into frequencies that are typically inaccessible. To honor these moments is to act with intentionality, to recognize their significance without attachment, and to integrate the guidance they offer into your conscious choices. The more fully you engage with these experiences, the more coherent and transformative your journey becomes during the alignment. Interactions with others may carry unusual resonance. You may find that conversations take on heightened meaning, that certain encounters feel predestined, or that connections with strangers reveal unexpected truths. Chosen ones, do not dismiss these interactions lightly. Each is a microcosm of the larger energies at play, a reflection of alignment or misalignment, a test or confirmation of your ability to navigate the currents consciously. Approach these moments with discernment, presence, and empathy. The external world is a mirror, and in observing it attentively, you gain insight into your own alignment with the cosmic flow. Preparation also involves inner attunement. Practices such as deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or focused reflection allow you to synchronize your inner landscape with the external currents. Recognize your emotional patterns and thought processes without judgment, observing how they shift in response to the heightened energy. This is not merely self-awareness, it is calibration, a tuning of your personal frequency to resonate with the universal currents that reach their apex during these days. Those who neglect this alignment risk being swept along by energy rather than consciously navigating it. The interplay of light and shadow is another aspect of this period. Just as external events may appear in unusual patterns, So too may your internal experiences reflect the dualities of growth, clarity and confusion, insight and uncertainty, calm and restlessness. These are natural oscillations within the alignment, opportunities to refine discernment and strengthen presence. Recognize that periods of tension or uncertainty are not obstacles, but essential components of the process, catalysts that heighten awareness, sharpen intuition, and deepen engagement with the unfolding energy. Chosen ones, the environment itself seems to respond to the alignment. Nature may appear more vivid, subtle shifts in wind, light, or temperature may carry significance, and even the movement of animals or the behavior of plants may seem imbued with meaning. These observations are not coincidence. They are part of the same energetic field that mirrors your internal state. By observing nature attentively, you gain insight into the larger forces at play and learn to navigate the alignment with greater grace and precision. The world itself becomes a teacher, offering guidance in forms both subtle and profound. By attuning yourself to these subtle signals, you cultivate a deeper harmony within, allowing the currents of the universe to move through you rather than against you. Each observation, each moment of mindful presence becomes a point of connection, bridging the seen and unseen, the internal and external. In this state of awareness, guidance emerges naturally, decisions become clearer, and the path forward reveals itself with quiet certainty. The world is not merely a backdrop to your experience. It is an active participant, reflecting, teaching, and supporting you as you navigate the energies of alignment with intention and grace.